Hello, my Narc Free family. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. So today I wanted to speak with you all about something Quinn over at ASSC Directs. He deals with narcissistic abuse, and he has a lot of videos. And in one of his videos, he mentioned something that I always remembered and thought about. And he talked about how the narcissist creates an ass-backwards person. And I was thinking about that, and that is the best way that I've heard it put. And I wanted to expound upon that. So, some of you, when you meet the narcissist and you're in the love bombing phase, this is a red flag that you probably did not see or realize was happening. They start saying little things to you like, why'd you wear your hair like that? Maybe you had your hair down and then you put it up in a ponytail, and they look back over and they see that you put it up and they say, why'd you wear your hair like that? Why'd you change your hair? Why don't you wear tighter clothes like, the other girls? Or why don't you do this? Or why don't you do that? And you may be a little bit offended by it because you're thinking to yourself, what is wrong with my hair? Because if you really think about it, before this person asked you out or started talking to you, they had to have seen how you were dressed. They had to have thought that you were dressed nicely at that time, and they had to have thought you were attractive at that time. Otherwise, why would they have asked you out, or why would they be in your face at all? Okay, but now you're seeing ever so subtly that they are starting to say things to you to get you to think about the things that you are doing and make adjustments as if there is something wrong with you. Okay, that's a red flag. So right away, if someone starts trying to change you, you need to look into that and know that that is a red flag. I have a couple of notes here. Okay, so they believe that you are an extension of them. So they are ever so slightly changing you into being who they want you to be. Okay, and so the second part of this is, if some of you are trying to figure out, should you leave the narcissist? You found out you're with one, and you think, well, maybe if you make these adjustments that they're asking for you to make, then maybe you will be enough for them. Okay, well, I'm here to tell you that no, you will never be enough, and I can explain to you exactly why you will never be enough. Because you have to keep in mind that they have a lot of supply. Supply is not just a person that they are in an intimate relationship with. It's not just the person they're dating or the person they're married to. It's also people at their job. It's also people that they consider to be a friend. When they go to the coffee shop and they speak to the girl that gets them their coffee or their muffin, whatever it is they have, and that person smiles at them, this is all supply for them. Okay, well, with all of this supply that they have, oh, and family members too, with all of the supply that they have, they are constantly picking what they like, what is the best thing about all of these different people. Okay, and when they get with you, this is how it is. Okay, so one person has beautiful hair and they like that woman's hair. Okay, so they would like for you to fix your hair the way she's fixing her hair, but they're not going to come out and say this to you, but that's exactly what they're trying to get you to do. Okay, another woman, they like her legs, so now they want you to work out so you can have legs like her. All right, so now let's just picture this. Let's start picturing this in our head. Okay, you are you. Now I want you to picture yourself with, if your hair is curly and it's beautiful, and now you're fixing it straight. So you're messing with your curl pattern, trying to get your hair straight so this will make them happy. Okay, now picture yourself with some other woman's legs. Okay, because your legs are not the legs they want to see. They want to see the legs of this other person. Now this goes on and on. Okay, so one person cooks a certain dish that they like, so they want you to cook that dish. You know, one person keeps their house very meticulous. Another person has a real bubbly personality. Another person that they meet has a very demanding personality, and they know how to really get stuff done. Now, even right there, that's a contradiction, because think about it. How can you be a bubbly person and always be bubbly, and then at the same time always be demanding? There's no way to be two things at one time, okay? So I want you to picture that everything that they've seen, and you don't know what all it is that they've seen, but they're taking all of the parts that they felt like were the best of what they know, and they are putting that all onto you and wanting you to become that, okay? That is impossible to achieve. Number one, you are you, okay? Number two, you don't even know what they saw. So even if you wanted to be all of these different things, you don't know exactly what it is they saw. So you don't even know exactly what it is they're wanting, nor should you want to make those kind of adjustments for anyone. So I just wanted to have this brief conversation with you, because it's exactly correct that they are creating an ass-backwards person, because they're not just doing this with your looks or your cooking. They're also trying to change the way that you think so that you think like them. They want you to shop where they shop, make the decisions they would make. But think about what this is doing. By the time you get out of that relationship, you won't even know who you are anymore. You won't even know how to make a decision anymore, because it'll be, if you've been with somebody for 5 or 10 years and you've been making all the decisions that would be pleasing to them, then if you're out of that relationship, how are you going to make a decision without talking to them? You need to find yourself, get rid of the narcissist. For those of you that are married, find out what it is you need to do. Get a plan. Dr. Carmen Bryant, over at her channel, she talks about using the YWCA for help to get a plan if you're married, to get out of that relationship, because there are legal ramifications if you're married, and if you have children, you can't just up and leave. And I encourage you to go and look at her channel. She has some really good videos over there. But you guys need to start making a plan and start getting out, okay? Because you're going to find that by the time you get done with this relationship, that you are a plethora of different people, and you don't even know who you are anymore. You are who the narcissist wants you to be, and that is the only way that they will be happy. So no, sis, you won't be enough. No, brother, you will not be enough for that person. Can you imagine a woman looking at one guy's arms and wanting you to have those arms? Looking at another guy's abs and wanting you to have his abs. This guy over here has light eyes, so I want you to have those eyes. Go get you some contacts. Like, who does that? So that's a red flag, because you know that they could not possibly be seeing you for who you are and enjoying the essence of who you are. And that is all. You were designed to be who you are, and that is all that you need to be. So someone who needs to exert that much control over you and try to change the essence of your being, you need to be very leery of them. That is one of many red flags. Thank you for joining me today. You all that are divorcing a narcissist, please go and check out the videos I have for divorcing a narcissist. And I just posted an affirmations video for people who are going to court with a narcissist, so that you can get your mental state together for that. I will leave the links for those videos down below in the description box. And also, if you look up in the corner, I hope I'm pointing to the right side, you'll see a little eye up there, and if you click on that, it'll show you some videos that you can click on also. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, and once again, bye bye my beautiful people. Mwah.